Hey everybody, it's Ryan here, coming back with another video. It's been a while. It's probably been at least a month, 2 months, I don't know, since my last video, and I just wanted to discuss my progress, where I'm at, what I've been going through. So I guess what I want to really get out in this video is just how important on our journey in life it is to allow ourselves to feel safe with others, and that's from feeling safe with receiving love from the universe, God, and allowing God to move through others in a peaceful way, where we don't have to always think someone is trying to take from us or trying to get something from us. What we need to do is become aware of ourselves, in the sense of our fears, our patterns, where we actually choose to create in our reality separation from love, God, and where we actually are choosing exactly what we don't want in our life. And we have full conscious awareness of ourselves from the inside. We're not like our physical self experiencing like everything outside of us. Like, we're experiencing reality from within. Everything is from within, and it's completely safe to fully be inside of yourself and to get to know yourself in this space. You don't have to hide from who you are in any way, right? And I think what we believe in life is that we have to fight, we have to be predatorial, we have to get over on, or we have to take from ourselves in order to have power. And that's what the ego tells us. And that's what fear tells us. And separation consciousness tells us. Because it's just so different to love. It's so different to actually choose to fully love yourself and fully express yourself from a place of complete love, complete truth, and peace. But when we do this, we're actually allowing what's already ours to manifest. And what I'm realizing about myself is that I've been so focused on what I don't want that that's what's been showing up a lot. And yeah, sure, like more and more as I become more and more aware, I've made deeper choices in love. I've seen more small miracles in my reality, with my career, with self-love and self-awareness, as I've chosen to face the yucky shit within my own consciousness, where it's like, damn, like I really feel this way. Let me make a new choice that feels good. And getting to the core upsets within myself that I've held on to for so long, the traumas that I held on to and I believed were what was real, I've been able to actually just surrender them and love myself in this place, in these spaces. And I'm actually connecting deeper. What I used to do was I would always choose to numb out to what didn't feel good within myself, and then have numbed out connections with others because I was numb. So when I'm connecting from a place of numbness or actually blocking out how I feel, I could never heal, and I could never get to the truth because I was always so blocked by this numbness, and it actually like showed up in my body. Like I could not feel most of my body, and I'm consciously continuing to do the work to get to a space where I feel fucking good. I feel ready to actually live my life purpose and share love, and also live my career, live my full life in love with God, in love with myself and my twin flame. And it's only in choosing love that you'll ever get to the place where you can actually see what's yours and what's not for you. It's never like you'll never actually get the answers or the right direction when you're choosing to fight, when you're choosing to cut out, when you're choosing to be aggressive. That's fight. When you're choosing to separate yourself from yourself, when you try to, because you never really can separate from yourself, but you can experience that reality where you're actually choosing to leave yourself. Because you could never leave yourself. You're always present in spiritual truth. You're always with yourself. So the experience of like leaving your body or numbing out or feeling trauma is just suppressed emotion that needs healing. Everything that you've experienced in your external reality is from a perception within your own consciousness that actually you thought couldn't be, you couldn't heal and actually gain new perception on. But when you choose, or maybe you do understand this concept, that you can gain a peaceful perception about any aspect of your life that you've encountered. There's nothing within you that can't be loved. There's nothing within you that can't be healed. God wouldn't make us in this way where we're perfectly broken or we're perfectly unhealable. We're perfect in love. We were created in love. We were created in perfection in this way. And we can always go deeper in that perfection until we're perfectly in union with Christ consciousness, with God, with life itself. It's really important for me to be sharing this because I know that there's so much fear in the collective where we believe that the things that the things that scare us the most, that we can't look at them and really feel into them and go into the depth of what they are because we don't want to feel like we're wrong. We don't want to find something that would define us as something bad, someone bad, a monster, or whatever. Like anything that's like out of alignment. And then it's like, oh my God, like this is who I am. No, your ego's never who you are. The worst people in the world can be the greatest. Well, their greatest self. Like everybody will eventually come into that consciousness of love. And it's safe to fully look at everything within you that feels scary or would be judged by society, because that's why society's so fucked up, because nobody's choosing to actually heal. Nobody's choosing to actually love themselves in these spaces, and we just live with the constant fear, the constant projections, and the constant, I need to be this specific person because I don't want to be seen as anything that's wrong. You know, what if they see me as this? And I've lived with that for a lot of years. I struggled with my masculinity. I struggled with my intellect. I struggled with loving myself. I struggled with being vulnerable. I struggled with a lot of shit. and I also struggled with taking on other people's shit and then telling myself that I'm that, or like I would like take like collective consciousness fears and then say like, wow, what if I am that? Okay, that's what I am. And then like bug myself the fuck out and freak the fuck out. And it's not who I am. It never will be. But it's easy to get wrapped up in that fear. And yeah, I guess this video is just here to let you know, like, it's safe to face your fears. It's safe to face yourself. And it's safe to go within yourself and pull out and love that space that felt the void, that felt separation from love. And that's all that we're here for, is to live in that love. And that's what I've learned from my spiritual teachers, is ascension. And ascension is just deep love for yourself. There's no like, it's not like this like hard thing to like do, but it's the thing that we fear the most, is self-love and self-care. And it's safe, and you don't have to meet a specific criteria as a feminine or masculine. You just are yourself, and you will run into everything in divine order as you choose to consciously be aware of your reality. And God will show you. God will show you the steps, show you where you need to heal. It's a constant process. It's not like, oh, like I've achieved this, now I'm good, everything's cool. No, like there's gonna be more and more and more and more and more. Of course, like the heavy shit, once you get through that, it's gonna get easier. You're gonna know exactly how to move through the upsets. And the upsets will become bigger, but you're gonna become more powerful and understanding of facing these deep patterns and making new choices to create in your reality exactly what you dreamed of, exactly what you wanted to see happen. It will happen. Always. If it's in your heart, it's already yours. And if it's already yours, you just have to choose to receive it and take action where God shows you to. And it will feel good. I know, like, for myself, doing marketing recently, like, and creating ads for my company, I've been, like, working through so many, like, fears. Like, will I do this right? Am I gonna get in trouble? You know, it's like all this big shit that you, like, worry about. And then we get through it, and it was, like, so simple. And after, I'm just, like, having such a moment of, like, damn, like, I did that shit, you know? Like, it felt good. It felt really good. And now the next time I do it, it's going to get easier. And then I'll be showing other people how to do it. And, like, that's ascension. You know, that's progression in that area. But is what I'm saying is that, like, we need to know that it's okay to not be in control and be new to new feelings, be new to new awareness. And we are safe in growing as people and in choosing to let go, fully let God, and take action where we're called to, when we're called to take rest when we're called to. Doesn't make us lazy if we spend fucking 6 months just doing inner work. If that's what God's been calling for, like for myself, that's what God's been calling for. Now I feel like I'm healing, and I'm sure you can see my progression compared to my last videos, you know, and my first videos, and you know, it's everything's picking up energetically because I've chosen to do the inner work and get myself to this place where I feel safe, where I feel confident, where I feel comfortable. And of course, there's still upsets even right now coming up, you know, and I can just love myself in these places, but I'll never go backwards. I'll never just give up, no matter what anybody says, because I know who I am. I know where I'm headed. I know my own power. And I just want to state that I really am happy to share in this way, and I'm grateful to be able to make these videos and actually make a change in the collective consciousness, because it's important, especially as a man. It's important for a man to be sharing in this way, because there's such a fear, and I've had it too, of being a man in the way that society has chosen to share masculine energy, to live in ego, and we're breaking that shit. And it feels good. So thank you. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Bye-bye.